Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl XO Kara, and I'm back with another freaking video. If you're a returning subscriber, was T, and if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you always know when I drop another freaking video. So we're about to get right into it, and this is a long awaited video. Y'all been asking me to drop this freaking video for the longest, and I've been neglecting y'all. I'm so sorry. So sorry. But it's finally here, and as you can see by the title, it is my natural hair journey. How I got my hair to go from this, somewhere over the screen, from this to this. So we're about to just get right into it so that way I can give y'all all the tea, all the tips, all the tricks, everything that I went through, you know, my trials and tribulations dealing with the natural hair, because it's definitely not an easy journey. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of consistency. Trust me, and we're about to just get right into that. So I am just going to be firstly starting with telling y'all my journey, and how I started to become, you know, natural and like care more about my natural hair. And then I'm just going to lead into the Q&A, because I did ask you guys to send me some questions. Anything that you guys wanted to know about like my natural hair journey, I will answer it inside of this video. So that's exactly what we're about to get into. Prior to me even beginning my natural hair journey, I used to always get perms. Like, I stayed with perms. I didn't take care of my hair. I would get perms and then get sew-ins and just all this other extra stuff. Like, I just wasn't a person that took care of my hair. Like, yeah, I had perms or whatever the case may be, but I wasn't trimming my ends. I wasn't doing treatments. I would be throwing in a sew-in. I wouldn't let my hair breathe on top of me, you know, damaging my hair, all of that. So I got my last perm in October of 2016, which I'm not sure when I'm going to be inserting these pictures, because I'm just going to insert them as I talk, and it's going to align so it makes sense. So yeah, I got my last perm in October of 2016, and that's when I first started. So I decided to transition. I did not want a big chop because I already was insecure about me not having a lot of hair, like me having short hair. I used to be like really insecure about it, or whatever the case may be. So I wasn't really comfortable with big chopping, and that's okay. Big chop is not for everybody. If you want to transition until you get to a certain length and then cut your hair off, you can absolutely do that. Like, don't let anybody tell you, oh, you holding on to blah 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 blah, it's just hair, da 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 da. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable, because you're the person that has to walk around in that style. I didn't really know what to do, so I just assumed that, like, yeah, I'm just not going to get any perms and I'm just gonna, you know, figure it out like that. No. Yeah, the perm was wearing out or off or whatever, but when it came time to wash my hair, I would be struggling, because like where the new growth and the perm meets when you're transitioning, it kind of tangles up, and it's really hard for you to detangle your hair. So I kind of would neglect my hair. I kind of would just like leave it in sew-ins and stuff like that, because I didn't really want to deal with, you know, the process of transitioning my hair with all of that tangling going on. So leading on to that, I kind of got tired of that, because my edges were coming out from all of the sew-ins from it pulling my hair. So I kind of got tired of that, and I did my first ever wash and go, which, you know, you guys will see the picture. I did my first ever wash and go back in August of 2017. My curls were not there at all. My hair was so like matted and frizzy, and just like it just was not it. But like, I just kept working through it. So during this time, I started taking my hair more seriously. Between 2017 to 2018, I started taking my hair more seriously. So like, I would really be heavily on YouTube, you know, just basically try to figure out what products work for me. So I definitely became a product junkie. I would be deep conditioning my hair once a week. So I would deep condition my hair once a week. I would co-wash every other week, and I would clarify with a shampoo on those off weeks I'm not co-washing my hair. So that would be my routine. And as you know, depending on your lifestyle, that could honestly be a whole lot. I started making my own oils. I would make my own oil, and I would have like black seed oil, tea tree oil, almond oil, just a bunch of oils that help stimulate hair growth, help with repairing your hair, and helps with breakage. I kind of just did that, and I would do like the aloe vera pre-poo. So on the days that I would be shampooing my actual hair, I would do an aloe vera pre-poo and detangle my hair, so that way you get less breakage and it helps retain the moisture. It won't dry your hair out from shampooing your hair if you're someone who suffers from dry scalp. And of course with that, I would be doing a whole lot of twist outs and stuff like that, but it became a little bit too much. So I want to say, like, in the beginning of 2018, that's when I just started to wear wigs, wear a lot of protective styles, from braids, like just braids and wigs. I would give my, every now and then I would give my hair a break and do like a twist style or a wash and go, but I kind of became like a lazy naturalist. Like, if you're looking for something more in depth where somebody has a routine for their natural hair, this video is not for you. I kind of became a lazy naturalist. So I would wear wigs and I would be leaving my braids in for like 2 months before I would, you know, take the braids, well, a month before I take the braids down, you know, wash my hair and then get it rebraided for another wig. But I found that to be the most effective for me to grow my hair out, because I was able to take care of my hair but not have to worry about doing it every single week. Because with natural hair, your styles, well, for me, I don't know how people be getting day 4, 5, 6, 7 hair. For me, my hair lasts probably like 2 days and then I have to figure out a new style. So it kind of worked out for me, whereas though, you know, I could oil my scalp, massage it, you know, wash my hair or whatever the case may be, and still have on a style where I could just slap it on my head and go. Because honestly, I'm like that much, like that's how quick I am of a person. Like, I just want to be able to shake my hair and go, because the lifestyle that I live, I really don't have time to thoroughly do wash day, and wash day takes like 3 hours to do. So now we're here. I'm still in that same process or whatever the case may be, but that was just a background on my journey. And I'm now going to get into the Q&A, so that way I can specifically get out with what you guys want to know. Okay, you guys, so now we're in the Q&A portion of, you know, my natural hair journey video. How long did it take for my hair to grow out? Like I said, I transitioned in 2016 of October, but I really didn't start to see any lymph retention until like the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. 2017, I started getting my ends trimmed professionally every 6 months. So I think that kind of aided in my ability to see lymph retention, because when you're not trimming your ends, it's breaking it off and it's causing more single strand knots, and you know, just your hair follicles are becoming damaged, and it's just harder for you to retain the lymph, because your ends are the most sensitive, you know, on your hair, like on your head. Like your roots, they're the strongest, and then your ends, they're the most fragile, so they're easy to break off. So including trims into your routine will definitely help you to see some lymph retention. I'm not going to say I recommend doing the 6 week thing or whatever, but definitely every 3 months or every 6 months is ideal to me per se. So yeah, anywhere around there. You don't have to OD where you're getting your hair trimmed every, you know, single month or whatever. Okay, so the next question is do you use any hair drops to stimulate hair growth? And I will say I don't use any specific hair drop like the droplet bottles, but I will say that I do use hair growth oil. I use Wild Growth. I'll post a picture to show you guys what it is, but I do use Wild Growth, but I do not use it how it's recommended to take. So I believe on a bottle they tell you to take it to use it I want to say like once daily or something like that. But honestly, I just use it whenever I feel like my scalp is dry, and sometimes I won't oil my scalp for 2 days, sometimes I won't oil it for 3 days. But whenever I feel as though my scalp needs moisture, then I use it. So when people ask me, have I seen any results from using Wild Growth, I would like to say yes, but then again, it's like I can't, because I don't use it the way that they tell me to use it. But I definitely have seen a difference from me using you know, the hair oil I was concocting on my own, or like, you know, like the basic regular oils, I did notice a difference from using that versus the wild growth oil. So the next question is, how often do you get trims? And I believe I had already answered that. I get trims every 6 months. Now sometimes if I'm not able to make it, I will push it to like 7 or 8, but I've never go longer than a year. So the next question is, does your hair grow most when you're wearing it out or when you have it in protective styles? And in my opinion, like I said, that's where I see the most growth is in protective styles. My go-to are wigs or box braids or like passion twists and stuff like that, like things like these. And honestly, my hair grows the best when I leave it alone, when I'm not in it, when I'm not touching it, when I'm just simply leaving it alone, I'm not manipulating. That's when I get to see the most growth in my hair. So the next question is, what protein treatments do I use? And I haven't used any protein treatments. Like, I deep condition. Every time I wash my hair, I do deep condition with heat. But outside of that, I don't use any protein treatments. I haven't done the rice water thing, only because I hear too many mixed reviews about it, and so I would hate to try it and then it damages my hair. So yeah, as far as the protein treatment thing go, I'm not using any protein treatments. So the next question is, do you co-wash your hair or shampoo? And it just depends. Like, mainly I wash my hair, but like I told y'all, I got my hair protective style, so I'm not washing my hair as much. So when I do take out my protective styles, I'm using shampoo just to clarify my hair and get all of that gunk out from all of that buildup from me having my hair in protective styles. So when I am wearing my hair in its natural state, I do co-wash every other week. But outside of that, no, I'm not really co-washing. I kind of alternate, so it depends on like the hairstyle that I have in for the moment. So the next question is, do you try out multiple products at one time? So I'm assuming, like, do I just keep using different products in my routine? And no, once I find something that works for me, I stick to it. And I know a lot of people that can get like influenced by, you know, different beauty brands or different influencers when it comes to the natural hair thing, and they want to try out the different products that they put out. But at the same time, if you don't have the money for that, because the natural hair care products, they're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. They're very much expensive. And so if you don't have the funds to, like, you know, go out there and buy products every time, then I wouldn't do it. If you find something that works for you, stick to it, and you will be able to see your best results from developing a routine, a solid routine, and that goes for your products as well. So the last question for the Q&A is, porosity, does it matter or not? I can't really get into this. I don't really know too much about porosity. I am low porosity, in which I don't think, all right, so I don't think it's a myth. I can't say that I don't really know, because me personally, I don't think it's a myth. The things that I have read about low porosity hair definitely does happen to me. Water sits on top of my hair and it takes a long time for it to absorb moisture, but it takes a long time to dry. So I do believe that porosity is a thing. Do I believe that you have to, you know, wash your hair in cold water versus hot water, or do you have to do all these things? No, I don't think too deep into that. I just know different products work for different porosity hair. So my hair works best with water-based products, like, to really, you know, absorb moisture and whatnot, because I told y'all my hair, everything sits on top. It isn't absorbed. So thinner products, can't really use thick products on my hair. So I do believe that with the porosity thing, knowing your hair porosity can help you in deciding like what products you want to try. So me, I mainly only try water-based products, because anything that's heavy or thick on my hair will weigh it down, and it just doesn't do my hair any justice. Okay, so I just wanted to provide you guys with some tips, just so you can get started on your hair journey. Like I said, I am a lazy naturalist, so like all of these won't be anything extreme. And you know, if you have the type of lifestyle where you don't have the time to do any of these extreme things, then this is something that definitely could help you. So I know I said a few things as far as like the trims and stuff like that. Wild growth oil, you should try it. If it doesn't work out for you, then just basically try a different product out as far as like your oils, to see if it will help you. I do recommend every time that you every time you wash your hair, deep condition your hair with heat. I have a bonnet hair dryer. I will try to link it somewhere down in the bottom, and then I'll post a picture right here. I have a bonnet hair dryer, and basically I just attach my blow dryer to the end of it, and it's like sitting at a salon, and you know, like the hooded thing that they put over you to deep conditioning hair, is like that. And honestly, it works wonders. My hair has so much moisture in it. Another tip is basically leaving your hair alone. Try not to manipulate your hair as often, because that can lead to breakage, which can also stunt your growth. With lymph retention, you want to stop your breakage as much as you can. So definitely, you know, lowering your manipulation of your hair will definitely help you to retain lymph as well. And be patient, honestly. Be patient, drink water. I know people say drink water, but honestly, drinking water is the key to a lot of health and wealth inside of your body. Like, not only is it good for your skin, not only is it good for weight loss, but it also is good for growing your hair. I do have a shampoo, a shampoo massaging brush that I got from Vanity Planet. I will post a picture up as well and try to link it down at the bottom. But massaging your scalp can help stimulate hair growth, so definitely incorporating that into your routine will help you to increase the blood flow, which in return increases your hair growth. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, like all of the gems that I can share. Like, when people ask me what do I do to my hair, this is literally all I do. There's no like crazy routine or anything to go with it. This is all that I do. So if you enjoyed this video, or if you have any questions about your process and how you're doing anything and want to know my opinion, just make sure you comment down below, or you can hit me up on Instagram at xokara. And yeah, I can answer any of the questions that you guys have. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.